It's a great pleasure to have you all of here on this, I think, very historical day, as tourism investments never ever featured on the last 12th edition of annual investment meeting. So when we received the official invitation from His Excellency, the Minister of Industry and Technology, we were really pleased, and we immediately believed that this is providing an excellent opportunity for the organization in this very specific time of economic recovery to showcase the power of tourism and how tourism investments can support the implementation of the Agenda 2030 and supporting people, planet, prosperity. Without further delay, it's my great pleasure to call upon the 4 opening speakers to the stage. Mr. Dawood El-Shazavi, President of Annual Investment Meeting, please take your seat. Mr. Rashid Al-Tenehi, Director of Trade Promotion Department, Ministry of Economy of UEA, please, Your Excellency, if you can take the seat. Ms. Bashma Al-Maiman, Regional Director for the Middle East, UNWTO, and of course, last but not least, our sister organization, UNCTAD, Mr. James Zahn, Director Investments and Entrepreneurship Lead. Please take your seat. If we can have one family picture of the opening speakers, that would be great. Can we get one family picture for the opening of the speakers, please? Thank you, and it's my great pleasure to call upon our first distinguished speaker, Mr. Dawood El-Shazavi, President of the Annual Investment Meeting. Your Excellency, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, your ladies, gentlemen. We are very happy to have you all, and we are also happy to host the World Tourism Organization on their annual event during annual investment meeting. As all of you know, that annual investment meeting has been the platform for empowering investment worldwide, and with our partners globally, all the international organizations like World Tourism Organization, we are very happy to discuss all the issues related to our planet, all the issues related to the culture, and all the issues related to basically, linking governments and countries and the world through tourism. Today, I believe this summit will be the platform that we are looking to come up with outcomes that will connect worlds together through tourism. And I think the organization is working very hard toward making all of us connected, closer, and in this destination. So we look forward for this event to have a successful results, and we look forward to also invite all of you with our partner UNCTAD in our next event in October in Abu Dhabi, in this location, which is World Economic Forum, organized by UNCTAD, and Mr. James can maybe later on, give you more detail. And we'll be also tackling the issues of tourism and also, how we can look into creating more partnerships towards sustainable environment. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. El-Shazavi. As I said, it's a great pleasure, and thank you for the vision to allowing UNWTO to be part of this event and putting tourism on the agenda, first time ever in the 12 years history of AIM. Thank you once again. Now, without going further, I would like to call upon Mr. Rashid Al-Tenehi, Director of Trade Promotion Department of Ministry of Economy, UEA. Please, the floor is yours.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, assalamu alaikum. It gives me great pleasure being here with you today, and I would like, on behalf of His Excellency Dr. Thani Aziudi, Minister of State for Foreign Trade, to welcome you to UAE, to Abu Dhabi, and to the annual investment meeting specifically. Tourism is a major sector in UAE industry. The GDP contribution of the tourism is more than 11%, 0.6. That's a good amount of the total GDP of UAE contribution. In the past few years, the pandemic caused a severe damage to the industry, which is luckily now is reversed in a way or another. And we are looking forward to develop the industry much further than it used to be. The contribution of the tourism sector to the number of jobs, number of employees, and the economy is massive. We are looking forward for further collaboration locally, internationally, on terms of development on the sector. I would like to welcome you once again to the event, and I hope that with the supervision of the World Tourism Organization, that you will come to conclusions where you serve the humanity and the prosperity of the global industry. Thank you, and all the best.
Thank you very much, Mr. Al-Taini, and definitely we are here to serve our member states, we are here to serve the region, we are here to serve the world, and that's why I'm really happy to call upon our next speaker, Mr. James Zahn, Director, Investments and Enterprise Lead of UNCTAD, for his opening remarks. James, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Peter. Thank you to you. Okay. Thank you for the UNWTO inviting UNCTAD to this forum. First, I wish to also thank President Dawu. He's leaving, but the AIM has been a close partner with UNCTAD, and then we are going to jointly organize the World Investment Forum. And witnessing the great success of this event, I'm quite confident it will be successful in the collaboration with UAE government and with AIM for this event. With UNWTO, we recently have a closer collaboration in the context of the World Investment for Development Alliance. It's kind of a global organizations working together on promoting investment for sustainable development. That includes World Economic Forum, World Bank, OECD, UNCTAD, International Trade Center, Academy of International Business, African Union Commission, World Association of Investment Promotion Agencies. Anyway, there are a number of international organizations in the investment area. We join hands to promote investment, and this time, working with UNWTO, we promote sustainable investment in tourism. Here, I just wish to highlight the triple challenges in investing sustainable development, including sustainable tourism. One is the sustainability imperative at a global level. Second is new industrial revolution. Third is resilience driven by realignment of global economic governance. All these pose new opportunities and challenges for investment in tourism. Just give you an example in the sustainability areas, we know that there is a kind of a new era of global sustainable standard setting, which will start the beginning of next year as under this International Sustainability Standard Board, setting the standards for sustainability reporting and performance. And for that, all the sectors and all the enterprises will be impacted in one way or another. But that creates opportunities, as I say, that investment in blue economy, in green economy, and this all linked to green tourism, blue tourism, and we can see the opportunities for firms and for countries. What we need is to change the mindset. As we usually say, sometimes the small island states will say, we are small, market is small. We said, yes, you are small island countries, but you are also big ocean countries. The same for some landlocked countries. They say we are small, we are landlocked, but in the meantime, they are big transit countries in linking, connecting a number of countries. Mindset changing, exploring for larger market, for new opportunities, and linked to tourism, as tourism is a cross-cutting sector. If we link tourism, thinking about tourism value chain and sustainability, combined with the tool of investment, is enormous opportunities. So I would say there's will be great opportunities for this sector. In this connection, I would like to advocate the new generation of investment policies in tourism. I think we are in a new era. We need a new generation of investment policies. In that sense, I just try to propose, Peter is here representing WTO, and we have also the directors here, that perhaps the two organizations should join hands to develop the guiding principles for investment in sustainable tourism, and use that, based on that, to guide countries in formulating their new generation of investment in tourism, particularly with the sustainability dimension. It is doable. We have done that in the agricultural field. That was in collaboration with FAO, IFAC, World Bank, UNCTAD, Quartet. We advocated principles for responsible investment in agriculture, supported by G20, leading up to UN General Assembly for resolution, and promoted it in Africa, in South Asia, in Latin America. We have been also successful in supporting G20 in 2016, developed global guiding principles, G20 global guiding principles for responsible investment, that's for global policy making, and then lead it to the guiding principles for ACP countries, that is Africa, Caribbean, and the Pacific. And then later on, we got also in the Islamic organizations of states, so guiding principles between UNCTAD and them. Now I wish to promote the establishment of such guiding principles, could be 7, could be 9, with the annotations, and then we, UNWTO and us, will go to the countries to provide our technical assistance based on these principles endorsed by the global bodies such as United Nations General Assembly. So that's end my proposal as an outcome of this session. Thank you very much for UNWTO for the support, for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, James, for the wonderful words. And I think it's really the time to talk about UN-to-UN cooperation and bring this agenda forward. And we will bring back this with my colleague Basma to our organization and discuss it. And I'm pretty sure with open hands, we will revert back to you to work on it together and bring it forward to the G20 and the General Assembly later on this year. So thank you once again. And last but not least, it's my greatest pleasure to call upon my esteemed colleague, Ms. Basma Al-Mayam, Regional Director for the Middle East, for her opening remarks. Basma, the floor is yours.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As Regional Director for the Middle East in UNWTO, I feel privileged and honored to have the opportunity to represent my Secretary General, His Excellency Mr. Zurab Al-Kashfili, in one of our member states, the United Arab Emirates in Abu Dhabi. Let me express our sincere gratitude for our host, AIM, and its president, Mr. Al-Shizawi, and his team for the great organization of the overall event and for the very generous support for holding this UNWTO side event on investments in tourism. Also, I wish to thank Mr. James Jean, the Director of Investments and Enterprise Lead of UNCTAD, for taking his time to support UNWTO with his presence today. UN-to-UN cooperation is crucial to support the successful implementation of the Agenda 2030 and the Sustainable Development Goals. I would also like to extend my sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Economy for being here with us today. Also, I would like to personally thank our speakers coming from all over the world for being here with us. Your expertise and knowledge surely will highly contribute to the creation of a very lively discussion. Dear colleagues, we gather here today amid global uncertainties and geopolitical tensions. The ongoing challenges contributed to the vulnerability of the tourism sector in the face of the pandemic, affecting small and medium enterprises, the livelihoods of women and youth, and rural communities in particular. Therefore, UNWTO believes that investment in tourism is more essential than ever. This will allow us to strengthen tourism as a powerful instrument of peace and enable us to have a better life and commitments we will all make to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. I fully believe that AIM is here to serve a great platform for sharing ideas on how foreign direct investments could foster sustainable economic growth, diversity, and prosperity. Moreover, today's event will specifically look into and discuss how tourism investment could support the implementation of the Agenda 2030 and the Sustainable Development Goals along people, planet, and prosperity, and an inclusive recovery. It's our chance to shape new approaches and mobilize resources for tourism investments. The pandemic has shown the importance of this. Therefore, I'm very much looking forward to having inspiring discussions. Thank you very much for your kind attention and wishing you all a very useful discussion. Thanks.